Some men think that by being subservient and always saying yes and always acting inferior and acting like that the woman they're with is doing them a favor by accepting them as their mate. Some men think that behaving in that way is going to win them points, whereas what they don't realize is that the moment you start to do that, you lose the most important element in a romantic relationship, which is respect. The moment you do that, the moment you say yes dear, the moment you start behaving through your words, through your body language, through your mannerisms, through your behavior, the moment you start behaving like it's an honor for me to be with you, you are higher than me, you are better than me, you are at a different league than me, the moment you start doing that, respect is all gone. And the relationship will start being hell. This is a mistake so many men make, and they think that they're winning points by being subservient and agreeable and always foregoing their own happiness in the hope of making someone else happy just in exchange for them staying with them. The only reason a woman will stay with you in those situations, and the only reason she will stay with you, is because you are financially supporting her and that you have something that she wants. She wouldn't think twice about being with another man, and I do not blame her for that. Because a woman, no matter what she says, no matter how high her position in life is, no matter how high paying her job is, a woman needs a man to be acting like a man and doing all the things that a man would do. Playing a man's role, being authoritative, standing his ground, standing up for what he believes in, being strong, being a leader. You know, this does not mean being rude or cruel or heavy-handed. Not at all. Not at all. If you understand what that means, is being someone who acts like a man, who plays the role of a man. So by behaving in a feminine way, you kill every bit of attraction that a woman can have for you, even if you are a very, very, very successful, wealthy man. You go read the story of Ron Perlman and his 6 divorces. He's worth billions, but somehow when it comes to women, he acts like a little bitch. And women, of course, go with him in a heartbeat for the level of fabulous wealth that he brings to their life, but they have no respect for him because he doesn't have the elements that women crave most in a man. And then there are other men who don't have anything, and women cannot help but to admire him because that's the way it is. That's the way nature is. If you let a piece of rock go from your hand, it's going to come down and hit the ground every time. That's a law of nature. And the law of nature when it comes to romantic relationship between a man and a woman is that a man must act like a man and a woman must act like a woman. And inversely, this is why a woman that's acting like a man, which is so prevalent in the West, is so unattractive. If I may use an example, and I know this may go against some of you for your political beliefs or things like that, but try to put your politics aside and take a woman like Hillary Clinton. Even if she was physically an attractive woman, do you find a woman like that attractive? Do you find it enjoyable to be with a woman like that who has every element of a male behavior in her personality, in her behavior, in her words, in her mannerisms, in her action, but she is a physically a female? Stop and think about that for a minute. The point of this video, and there's always a point, is that play the role of a man. Don't be afraid of losing something you don't already own. And that is the respect of a woman in a romantic relationship. Do not be afraid of that. Don't be afraid that, oh, if I stand my ground, if I say no to her, if I say what I believe, then she might not like me anymore. Actually, the opposite is true. I don't know if you've experienced in life the people that are pushy and demanding. The moment you stand up to them, they back off. But most people don't. And those people who are bullying and pushy, those people, the moment they sense that you're backing off, you know, the moment they sense that you're weak, they will push more and abuse you more. And that is exactly how it is in romantic relationships. When you feel that a woman is testing you, and women are always testing you. You could be dating her for the first night, or you could be married to her for 20 years. They will test you all the time. They can't even help it. It's their nature. Some people call it the SIT test, whatever you want to call it. Women cannot help but to test men all the time. You know, like a little kid that wants to pick up something that he knows he shouldn't, and he looks at you while he's doing it to see your behavior. And if you don't say anything, they'll go proceed and do it. But if you tell them no, then they learn, okay, it's not okay to do that. So what you want to do is you want to tell the woman that you're with, no matter who she is, no matter how high earning she is, no matter from what family she comes from, you want to let her know it is not okay to have your way all the time, to expect to have your way all the time, and to try to make a push over a man out of me, and to try to behave, pick up a man's role, a Hillary Clinton type role. You know, I'm just using her as an example. There are countless millions of women like her. It's not okay for you to do that, because I'm gonna be playing a man's role with respect and kindness to you, but I'm gonna be in this relationship a strong man who stands his ground and stands up for what he believes in, and you're gonna be playing the woman's role. Otherwise, here's the door. Have the strength to behave that way, talk that way, and live that way, and see what kind of a results you get out of any woman, any woman. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have the courage to be what God and nature made you to be. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, play the role that you should, and see what kind of results you get. All the best, signing out from this beautiful Mount Alps village in France, Megève, the village of Megève in beautiful French Alps, about 1 hour from Geneva, Switzerland. All the best till the next video.